Hi, lovely ones, my dear ones, and my sugar plums. I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked, and I am so super excited today. This has been on my heart for a while, and I am going to talk about symbols, signs, and spirit animals today. This has been coming up to me over and over and over for a few weeks now, and today I even got a sign from my spirit animals right before I was preparing to do this video that yes, this is time. This video needs to happen. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I have a lot I want to cover. So I do have some notes off to the side because I want to make sure that I touch on everything that I want to talk about today. So to me, the universe communicates to us through symbols and signs. So, and also through your clairs, clairaudience, which is clear hearing, your clairsentience, which is your clear feeling, your clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, and your claircognizance, which is clear knowing. So I'm going to read to you the dictionary definition of a symbol first to start. A symbol is something used for or regarded as representing something else. A material object representing something, often something immaterial. Emblem, token, or sign. So some just basic symbols that I thought of to get us started. A rose. What does a rose symbolize to you? A rose can mean love. A rose can mean friendship. It could also, mean lost love for some people. A dove could be a symbol of peace, an owl a symbol of wisdom, a four-leaf clover a symbol of luck, all of those kinds of things. If you are wondering a little bit more about symbolism, think of things that are just in your daily life. A lantern, a lamp, what does that symbolize to you? A star, what does that symbolize to you? I did pull out some tarot cards just to talk a little bit more about symbols. So the first card I pulled is the Ace of Cups, which in the tarot it symbolizes water. The cup suit symbolizes water. The Ace of Wands. Wands is a symbol of fire in the tarot. The Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is a symbol of earth in the tarot. And the Ace of Swords. Swords is a symbol of air in the tarot. Now, one special symbol for me, whenever I see a cardinal, my grandmother, when I was a little girl, I'll never forget, whenever we would see one, she would always go, red bird, and that would mean good luck. So for me, a cardinal is a symbol of good luck. And I also wanted to talk about meditation. Symbols come up a lot in meditation for me, and I'm sure for you as well. As I said before, Spirit likes to communicate through symbols. That is the easiest way for them to relay a message. And the symbol of a rose, for me, it could mean love, but for you, it could mean friendship. A symbol means something different to everybody. An anchor could mean security and safety. All of those different things. Pay attention to the different symbols that come up when you meditate. Have a Google them. I guarantee it will mean something significant for you in that moment. I remember one time in meditation, I got a conch shell and I was like, why? What is is the symbol of the shell? And I Googled it, and it is a symbol of trust, of truth. And that was very significant for me at the time. So no matter how strange the symbol seems, if it's a maple tree, if it's a certain crystal, I've gotten crystals a lot in meditation, and I've Googled the meaning of that crystal, and it is just absolutely tremendous. And it was something that I was like, okay, this is a crystal that I need to work with. If you get an animal in meditation, a lot of times if you search the meaning of that animal will have significance to you. I also wanted to talk about, pay attention to the random symbols that keep showing up for you over and over and over. Like I said, if in every single meditation I was getting a conch shell, I think I would look that up. It's obviously coming up over and over and over again for a reason. And also be aware that symbols, they often come up in our, our waking life, what I like to call our waking life as well, when we're just going about, handling, our daily business. If you're out and about and you just keep seeing, I don't know, let's see, photos of the moon everywhere. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Everywhere you go, it's the moon. First, think of, before you even search, think of what the moon means to you. Take yourself out of any context of any situation you're having and just sit with it and think of what the moon means to you. To me, the moon is all about femininity. It's about that beautiful, beautiful shine. It's about hope. It's about talking to the moon. Some people, for the moon, it's about lunacy, lunacy, craziness. People say, oh, on the full moon, it's way crazy out there. But pay attention, take stock into those things. If you keep seeing a cardinal come up everywhere, a cardinal is a symbol of joy. What does that mean for you? What is the universe trying to tell you through those symbols that you see? So, I also pulled out these cards for us to take a look at, just to, I want you to think about what they mean for you right now in this moment. So here's a picture of the Sun card. What does that mean for you? When you look at this image, don't even, think about, oh, it's a tarot card. What is the meaning? Just what does the image mean to you? Here's Judgment. What does that symbol, what does that card mean to you? What feeling do you get? Symbols often invoke a feeling in you. Three of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. So, we started with the we started with the Sun. So for me, the Sun, it's about freedom, it's about happiness, hope. That's what I get, the feeling I get from this card. The feeling from Judgment I get is being, absolved of anything, of letting go of the judgments you have of yourself, of another sense of freedom, a different kind of freedom. The Three of Pentacles for me, it symbolizes hard work. To me, this looks like architecture, so it symbolizes hard work to me. The Three of Cups, it's three girls having a grand old time. It symbolizes celebration and happiness and just having fun. And the Ten of Cups, to me, it symbolizes family. It symbolizes harmony, somewhere over the rainbow. So that's what those cards symbolize for me, just as an example. Okay, so next, we are going to move on to the definition of a sign. So the dictionary definition of a sign is any object, action, event, pattern, etc. that conveys meaning. Okay, so let's say that you're having a really rough week, you have a tough decision to make, you don't know what to do, and you decide, okay, I just need to clear my head, I'm going to go for a walk. And you're walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, and then all of a sudden you just see butterflies everywhere. You're like, okay, that's nice, and keep going, and you see some more, and you see some more, and you see some more. And to you, a butterfly is a symbol of transformation, of change, of hope. Going from a caterpillar, going into the chrysalis and breaking out and flying off, into your beautiful dreams. So I would take that as a sign of, yes, do it. Go with it. It's time for transformation. It's time for change. That is a sign from the universe using symbolism. There are many ways this can happen. Think about, different symbols and what they mean to you, and then you will start to notice signs as they happen. To me, a sign will always be loving. It will always be encouraging. It will never tell you, anything that will scare you or hurt you. Use your intuition. I think that, signs can sometimes be a challenge. They can, suggest that we do challenging things and things we may not like and things that may be difficult, but it will always be in your best interest and your highest good. For me, my spirit animal, on my way to work, I'll see them. I'll see them everywhere. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting because to me, seeing them, it is a symbol of protection. I work in an environment where there's a lot of negative energy. So on my way to work, that's just a beautiful sign from my spirit animal, a sign from the universe that it's okay. You are protected. It'll be okay. Don't worry. The universe has your back. Um, and so that brings me to spirit animals. Now, spirit animals can be any animal that you wish. If you don't know where to start, think about an animal that you were instantly attracted to as a child. For me, as a child, I always loved the sea. I loved the ocean, dolphins, whales, orcas. Oh, and I think I may not have known it then, but looking back on it now, those were probably my first spirit animals. I think you can have many spirit animals throughout your life. I think, they can come and go for different reasons. I think you may have one main one throughout your life that stays with you. I think it varies from person to person and what that person needs. Um, Try and, start from an animal you really loved in your childhood or an animal you're really attracted to now. What characteristics does it have that attracts you to it? What characteristics would you want to have that this animal represents? Think of a lion. A lion, can represent strength. It can represent power. If that's something that you're lacking and want to bring out more in yourself, then work with the energy of the lion. Um, I brought out some pictures, well, not pictures, but cards, yay, from the animal deck. I got this deck. I'm probably going to do a review on it soon. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, sometimes in meditation, if you're having trouble again figuring out, I don't even know where to begin with a spirit animal, take some time in meditation and see what comes up. Now, you may get something that you're like, oh, what is this? Something that, is not what you expected at all. But just sit with it. See what message it has for you. It may not even have a message at first. It may just be a brief glimpse of an animal. If you're not sure if it's between, like, let's say you see a bird and you're not sure if it's a hawk or a falcon or an eagle, Google different images and, you'll see the animal. You'll see the one that was speaking with you and search for the meaning of that animal. Now, again, some animals may not be as cute and as cuddly. They may be kind of, and you may have a resistance to them, but you probably have a resistance to them for a very good reason. And it's something your soul really wants you to look at. For me, earlier this week in my weekend forecast, this card came up, the dragonfly. And I personally have an aversion to dragonflies. They freak me out. They fly way too fast. You don't know which way they're going. I don't like that. It freaks me out. But according to this card, the dragonfly is about magic, spontaneity, immediacy, and change. And I like to take my time with a lot of things. So the immediacy and the change, that may be some quality of the dragonfly that I need to work on with myself to bring that dragonfly out in myself. Okay, so I just pulled some cards with some animals just to get you thinking. First, I have a falcon. I've had a falcon come to me in meditation before. To me, the falcon is all about focus, about narrowing down your vision, getting a different perspective. I also got one time, actually, I was outside of work and we have these lizards, these blue-tailed lizards, and they're so beautiful. And my coworkers would see them all the time and I had never seen one. And I wanted to see one so bad, so bad. All summer I wanted to see one. And I finally saw one. Gosh, it was probably when it was just getting cold. So maybe mid-September, October, it was starting to cool down a little bit. And it was just when I Googled the meaning, I can't even remember what it is right now at the moment, but it was just, it's so applied to when I needed it. And I think maybe if I had seen it earlier when everybody else was seeing it, it wouldn't have had the significance it had to me in that moment. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about before I finish with this lovely gecko. Um, Numbers can also be signs and symbols as well. I love, love, love Joanne's Sacred Scribes. Her website is phenomenal to me when it comes to looking up angel numbers and numerological meanings. If you see 1111 everywhere, if you're seeing 333, 444, even if you're seeing things like I'm seeing the number 678 all over the place, what does that mean? She has it on there. It's fabulous. Definitely check it out. But again, the gecko is about synchronicity. It's about optimism, truth, and mobility. So I have some other ones that are not so cute and cuddly. Don't be rejected. Don't reject them when they come to you. I guarantee the message they have for you is very important. So we have a spider, a golden orb spider, an eagle, a timber wolf. I know a lot of people have wolves as their spirit animals. The lone wolf, what does that mean to you? A rhinoceros. Any animal can be your spirit animal. A tree frog. A dolphin. To me, a dolphin as a spirit animal would be about bringing out my inner child, about love and happiness and joy and playfulness and fun and all of those kinds of things. Letting out your inner child, let her play. We have the dugong, which is like a manatee. I picked this one just because I feel like if I saw a manatee in a meditation, I'd be like, huh? But it's possible. You can certainly have a manatee as a spirit animal, or a dugong, excuse me. A red squirrel. If you have a squirrel as a spirit animal, or an animal that comes to you in meditation, that can also be a sign or a symbol. But, about preparedness. The squirrel is always preparing, for winter, always finding nuts and acorns and stashing them and everything. Being prepared. But again, go, with your gut, see what animals come up for you. Pay attention to the symbols the universe gives to you. Just start out with simple little things if you're not sure, but certainly have a Google. Google is your friend. And just live that magical life. The universe is always trying to speak to us. I know a lot of people think that, some of us in the metaphysical community take, everything as a sign, but sometimes I honestly do. If it's a sign, you'll know. You will know in that moment. You will feel it in your soul. Your soul will tug at you that, oh, I need to know more about this. Why does this keep coming up for me? What does that mean? Like this. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a lotus flower candle holder. The lotus is representative. It grows from the mud and the muck and the yuckiness and the being stuck and stagnant, but this beautiful, beautiful flower grows from it. What does that mean for you? What does that symbolize to you? If you start seeing lotus flowers everywhere, what does that mean for you in your life right now at this moment? Your symbols and your signs can change. The meaning of them can change over time depending on what's going on in your life. But pay attention. Your spirit animals, they're messengers directly from spirit to you. Talk with them in meditation. Talk with them in your waking daily life. Like I said, right before I did this video, I said to the universe, I said, is it time? Like, is this time for this video? And I heard it. I heard them. They called out to me right before I went back in the house to make this video. And that's how I knew. Something just so subtle as hearing them. It's a beautiful thing. The universe always sends us loving, encouraging messages for what we need right now. You just have to ask for it. Just ask for it. I had trouble for a long time figuring out, I want a spirit animal. What's my spirit animal? And then I had to think about it. What was something I was really attracted to as a child? I started with, the sea creatures. I love the ocean. And no, it's not just because my name is Ariel. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I don't think that's all of it. and see if that still resonates with you. Or, watch some Discovery Channel, watch some Animal Planet, do some research. Think about the qualities that you want in yourself, that you want to bring out, or qualities in yourself that you really, really love and would like to expand on more. And then start thinking about animals that embody those qualities. If you feel that you need to, gain, like I said, the lion, if you need to gain strength, if you're looking for courage, if you're looking for power, an owl, if you're looking for wisdom. There's so many beautiful creatures out there. So many. I'm a jaguar if you're looking for mystery, magic, enchantment. Um, oh my gosh. There's just so many. So many beautiful creatures on this planet. And your spirit animal can be something that's mythical. It does not have to be like a living, breathing creature on the planet right now. It could be a dinosaur. It could be a unicorn. It could be a dragon. It is whatever you want it to be and what speaks to your soul. It is all about what speaks to your soul. I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked, talking about symbols, signs, and spirit animals. I hope this has helped you a lot. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Check me out on my Facebook page and my Instagram. That everything is under Maven Unmasked. And feel free to comment below this video with any insights that you may have, any questions, concerns, and even to talk about your spirit animal. Have a wonderful holiday, lovelies.